trying to balance up the tripod here so you get a nice non-bothering horizon line. Munson's midday moment here. We're through the tunnel at Sao Martinho de Porto, and I was going to do a little broadcast from the quay today, Portugal time, and then I thought, hey, why don't I go through the tunnel and see what's on the other side? And interestingly, I've just seen something quite... What is that in the water out there? A great piece of stick or something. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. There may be some divers out there. Maybe that was yes, I think there is a diver, and this is where they harvest seaweed. So perhaps the boat that you can see did have a passenger who's now diving seaweed in the water. Oh, extraordinary. So the reason I came through the tunnel is to seek a little bit of shade. Mrs. M standing by in the tunnel. She's staying out of the direct sunlight as well. It was peeing it down here this morning, and now it's a beautiful, glorious, too hot, sunny day. I'm happy. Right, with the weather that is, but extremely happy, contented and delighted to be sharing this view with you wherever you are in the world. And if you're into the meditative, peaceful part of this, feel free to leave the volume up. Otherwise, you might want to cut the chatter and just enjoy the view. But I'll leave it running for a few minutes anyway, so you can enjoy that, and maybe spin the camera around a bit as well, so you can see a wider view. Also, a little bit concerned about some of these big waves that are coming in, but that could also be some added value for you should you see me or the camera completely drenched at some point. Anyway, if you could feel the weight of your body. I've got my sit bones on a rock here, so it's quite easy to be aware of what's going on certainly with my sense of touch and feeling. I have a large boulder pretty much wedged between my buttocks. Too much information, I know, but the idea is to connect with the senses here. If that's too much for you, maybe feel the pressure of the clothes on your skin, the play of air on your face. Sunshine, if you have some on your face. We're getting into our senses and away from the specifics and peculiarity of the mind and how it wants to focus on things and thoughts and worries and anxieties. We're just having a few moments of ease and peace in the middle of the day here. State changing, if you like. Reframing, however you might see it or re-see it, and hear the sounds of the water coming through the camera. Obviously sounds where you are as well, just to allow the sounds to come and go. Beautiful with waves because they do come and go, and we can let that happen without getting caught up, triggered and attached to anything that's coming up in these next couple of minutes at least. Just for a few minutes, be free of what is, to use a fishing analogy, if there's a baited hook trying to get your attention, just no, I'm not going to bite just at the moment. I'm just going to allow my senses to be open and receptive, and just see what comes and goes, see what comes up, bless it perhaps, and let it go. Just passing clouds, waves coming in. Be with that metaphor of being as a human being. Just let things come and go, just for these few minutes. And in saying that, I'm hypnotizing and conditioning myself to open out to what's in my awareness. I'm seeing this beautiful horizon. I'm feeling the weight of my body sat on the rock, sunshine on my back, and the sound of the waves. And nothing needs dramatize or attract my attention in a very particular way. I can ease into the peace and tranquility and contentment of being right here, right now, in this amazing place. in this amazing life. Hello to you if you're joining me and coming on this journey. If you're finding thoughts are a little too overpowering, come back to the senses, and that great friend of ours, come back to the breath, the breathing, and the air coming in and out of the body. Just be aware of your breath as it's coming in nostrils or lips. You can take this for granted, breathing, can't we? We're so fortunate that we can take it for granted. And then when we consciously or purposefully, not purposefully breathe, but purposefully, consciously become aware of what's going on with the breathing, we can come back to that beautiful, regulating capability of the breath. It's like a beautiful dance, isn't it? Your awareness and the breath itself meeting each other and calming and slowing each other down. So be aware of your breath coming in and going out, just like the waves are coming in and going out. And be aware of what effect that might be having on your being, on yourself. Feeling my shoulders drop, hearing myself saying these things and following my own advice. And I'm talking myself into relaxation and ease and peace and gratitude and just feeling good being here in this moment. And it's, I don't know how it is for you, but for me in this process, it's at times like this when the concept of life is good, or the ideology of life is good, or the just positive thinking, affirmations as ideas, concepts of life is good. You can actually feel it and sense it. It's one thing to think it, and then thank goodness we're able to experience it as well in the material of our body and our being. I feel very grateful for that. Bob's right here right now. Hiya, Bob. And I think I can't see your name with the sunshine here, but M, let's call you M. Thank you for being here as well. How are you doing? You might be one of those people who's just here for the view, and that's absolutely fine. What a view it is. So staying in the moment, in your peace. No need to get too connected to any thoughts that come and go, but maybe have a look at this view with me here. I'll pan across the horizon here, and I'm pretty sure that's a boat with some divers. Maybe they're surveying the seaweed, which is usually harvested later in the year, like five months from now, I think. And there you go, tilting or panning towards Nazaré to the right, to the north, and then Atlantic coast panning left to Peniche, Foz de Relio, the Berlinga Islands. So wishing you a superb day, and enjoying these midday moments My aim is not to be in front of the camera, but to be behind it and bring you a lovely view. And if you're up for a bit of stillness, reflection, and a bit of a pause, and to nourish yourself with a bit of peace, here at your service at midday in the weekdays. Have a great weekend. All peace and manner.